There is another very important phase of warfare. It has as its target not the body, but the mind of the enemy.
The target of psychological warfare is against the enemy's mind.
It is words and ideas.
Ammunition used by Psywar.
Its mission is to influence the thoughts of the enemy soldier, and at the same time
is expected and encouraged to study foreign languages and the social sciences such as history, economics, and sociology. He must have a broad and sympathetic understanding of all phases of human experience.
Gripping at my skin, the walls of night closing.
But the use of this force as an integral part of combat has now taken on new form.
As I wait to say my last goodbye.
What do you say to those families who say, listen, we can't afford to pay $4.85 a gallon for months, if not years. This is just not sustainable.
Well, what you heard from the president today was a clear articulation of the stakes. This is about the future of the liberal world order, and we have to stand firm.
To building and sustaining the liberal international world order.
This breaking down of the international and national norms is the glue that holds the liberal world order together and holds together our system. That is what is being attacked now, and that's what's most dangerous.
The reason why gas prices are up is because of Russia. Russia.
Would there be any place for fossil fuels, including coal and fracking, in a Biden administration?
No, we would work it out. We would make sure it's eliminated and no more subsidies for either one of those, any fossil fuel.
How long is it fair to expect American drivers and drivers around the world to pay that premium for this war?
As long as it takes, so Russia cannot, in fact, defeat Ukraine and move beyond Ukraine.
And since then, we established a liberal world order, and that hadn't happened in a long while. A lot of people dying, but nowhere near the chaos. And now is the time when things are shifting. There's going to be a new world order out there, and we've got to lead it.
We don't fight for the liberal world order, for our allies, and for these values as an act of simple charity.
The first 2 years of the Trump administration demonstrate that President Trump is not undermining these institutions, nor is he abandoning American leadership. Quite the opposite. In the finest traditions of our great democracy, we are rallying the noble nations of the world to build a new liberal order that prevents war and achieves greater prosperity for all.
Liberalism, as we've known it, cannot survive for long, but it can certainly reinvent itself and adapt to new realities. The great advantage of liberalism over other ideologies is that it is very flexible and undogmatic. So there is a good chance that liberalism will again make a comeback, if it knows how to reinvent itself.
You know President Biden extremely well, and this is a really important moment for his administration, needing to pass comprehensive legislation. And even within the Democratic Party, there seems to be some divide. How do you think he is handling this particular moment?
What must be what?
Immigration! And what does he need to do to pass his agenda?
Well, first of all, I think Build Back America program, in building back social trust.
He doesn't want to say the trigger words build back better because he knows we know that's a UN agenda to end domestic sovereignty and freedom in the name of climate change.
Screw your freedom.
The full Obama agenda of building back better.
Build back better, blah, blah, blah. Green economy, blah, blah, blah.
People would ask me, knowing what you know now, do you wish like you had a third term? And I used to say, you know what, if I could make an arrangement where I had a stand-in, a front man or front woman, and they had an earpiece in, and I was just in my basement in my sweats looking through the stuff, and then I could sort of deliver the lines, but somebody else was doing all the talking and ceremony. Wow. I'd be fine with that.
And I read on the internet, I don't know if I believe everything on the internet, and I read that you guys are moving like 2 miles away from the White House.
We will be staying in D.C. because I am in my second term. I love my work. But under our Constitution, I cannot run again. I can't run again. I actually think I'm a pretty good president. I think if I ran, I could win. But I can't.
The striking thing is that that's literally Joe Biden's campaign slogan is Build Back Better. So, but think about this.
It looks like the Democrats are also signing on to it as well. It's not just him, it's them. It's all of them. And it's about a global reset. World Economic Forum, they're talking about it as well. This is the agenda, Americanism versus globalism.
America needs a plan to solve all of them.
It's United Nations Agenda 21, Sustainable Development. And as I'll be talking about tomorrow, it is the inventory and control plan. Inventory and control of all land, all water, all minerals, all plants, all animals, all construction, all means of production, all food, all energy, all information, and all human beings in the world.